Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the VNR Movie Podcast
channel.
And this is a very special episode because we have a guest.
Yes, we do.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
What's up, everybody? You can just call me Proteus.
Hey.
Hold on, let me turn off the fan.
Isn't that yes?
It is a hot one.
Yeah, I'm real sorry. I hope it's. I hope it's not too.
Yes.
I hope it doesn't get too hot here. This is the Australian summer.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we have a special guest for an episode I've wanted to do for a while, and it's we'll get to it for a moment. But like, would you like to say a little more about yourself, Proteus?
Yes.
It depends what everyone wants to know, I guess.
I guess start with your relationship between me and V.
Alright, so I know R from school. Me and him go back since primary school.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Like, what, year 5?
Maybe even earlier. But let's say year 5.
Okay, I know R from year 5, and V I know from high school.
Yes.
And we've been at, me personally, I have been out of high school for quite a bit now.
10 years
so
now.
I've known these guys for well over 10 years.
It was good to have you. Well, you've been. I've seen you from time to time since after high school, but
Of course.
yeah. I wanted to have a guest. It's great to have a third person on our podcast, isn't it, V?
Yes.
And I hope our audience. We don't have much of an audience, but we really hope they like it as well. Like our episode on on the atrocities Queen Elizabeth is connected to.
Yes.
That was our most viewed live episode.
Very nice.
It's racked up like over 100 episodes. I mean, over 100 individual views.
Very nice.
Yeah, but no, don't be too impressed. But today,
small steps are great steps.
yeah, well, thanks very much for that. But that's we've already kept our audience waiting for like 20 minutes, and like nearly all of that was just setting things up because V can't read.
Technical difficulties
Yeah,
at its finest.
Yeah, and I'm too stupid to actually thought. Okay, you know what? Let me take a look.
Yes.
Don't worry, the guest got it covered.
Yes,
Yes.
you did. Thank you very much.
It's
Claudius.
ready.
It is hot.
Yes, I'm already feeling it. I might take my shirt off if everyone.
Oh.
Do it. Come on. I'm up on the spot, bro.
I mean, I'm good, so.
Okay, well, you don't have sleeves.
I know I'm in a singlet, so I was smart.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's like summer,
Well,
winter.
it's a hoodie, so
Yeah.
it's a sleeveless hoodie, so I'm good.
Yeah, but we've anime. I think we're all into anime, or at least everyone here. So
we are.
Yes.
since Proteus is our guest, what are some of your favorite anime? Wait, hold on. What's some anime you watched last year?
Oh, I got into Tokyo Ghoul here and there.
Yeah.
Got
Not
to watch
bad.
a little bit more.
Yeah.
What else did I end up watching? I rewatched Death Note because I do love Death Note.
Yes, great series.
Of course, Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, I was catching up on. Even a handful of ones. It's like that. The Cheat Skill, the new ones that are coming out, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
What is it called? Oh, I don't remember it on the top of my head, but it was like Overlord, all that type of stuff. I was watching that.
Not bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
V, your turn. What's some anime you watched last year? It can be something you rewatched or something.
Inuyasha. I'm still trying to finish that off.
Inuyasha. Cousin
Yes.
no Kizu!
Yes. I forgot which episode I'm on. I forgot which episode that I was on.
Okay, is it my turn now?
Yes.
Yes, of
Okay,
course.
so some anime I watched last year were Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. First time I watched it in Japanese.
Oh, nice.
I wanted to do that for years, finally did it.
Yes.
I also watched a Shoujo Sect. It's basically wank material. Like it's borderline hentai.
Not bad.
Yeah, and I
When is anime not that made?
Yes.
well, if we're on that subject, I also watched Ranma Nibu no Ichi.
Ooh, what's that one?
It's by Takahashi Kazuki. No, Takahashi Rumiko. Put a pin in that because I'll get to it. We'll get to it during the episode actually.
Yes.
Very nice.
I also watched. I started watching One Piece.
I haven't started it, and I'm sad I can say that.
Yeah,
I
well-
wish I have started it,
Well,
but I haven't.
I'm not even up to episode 200 yet. So,
Oh, wow.
so yeah.
It's thousands.
So yeah,
I know.
anime.
It's all-
So yeah, anime. Even though we may not have seen everything, we're pretty much aware. We pretty much know what we're all talking about.
Yes.
Except maybe Shoujo Sect. I'm
You're on your own now. I
yeah.
can't say I've watched it. Being
Yeah.
honest.
No, I haven't heard of it.
And I didn't even mention the English dub of Samurai Pizza Cats.
Yes.
And it you can skip that in my opinion.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Fair enough.
So with that said, let's get into the episode, to the subject of the episode, and that is, okay, we talk about the anime all the time, and we also talk about like the creators like often enough. But here's something that I find to be particularly interesting, and that is that the surprisingly low net worths of these Japanese mangakas.
What is it?
Well, let's start.
Who is it? Pizza the Font. Come in.
We have pizza coming here, so let's
Gotta eat.
yeah, we gotta eat. So yeah, we're eating as we're podcasting, so
A little bit of fuel food.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I haven't eaten since I did have lunch, so I guess it hasn't been a long while since I ate, but yeah,
What?
For lunch I had a plant-based burger.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm having a meat pizza. So
You're balanced out, mate. Don't worry.
it's schizophrenia.
Don't worry. I just had like a wrap. So
while I was living in Japan, I was borderline vegan.
for real.
Yeah, like I want to like get back into it again, but I'll need to really work towards it again because
Pizza tea.
Thanks very much. Oh yeah, that's a cold Coke.
And where want to put the pizza?
How about can we rest it
Put it
on
on the side for
there?
now, I guess.
Can
Yeah.
you do that? Okay, you're absolutely sure that doesn't bother you?
Doesn't bother me.
Okay.
As long as I don't know the white quilt, that's the main thing.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, so let's start the episode. And like I said, we're talking about the surprisingly low net worths of Japanese mangakas. I pulled some examples, so this is whom we're going to start with. Hold on, I need to pull up my phone because of some so that you don't have to, so you don't get spoilers for what we're discussing.
Yes. What are you?
Can't wait to see what we're actually
Okay.
going to talk about.
So this,
100%.
Okay. First off, we're talking about Pokemon and its creator, Tajiri Satoshi.
Come on.
Easy.
You're going up my alley right now. Like, I've even got a Pokemon tattoo. Come
Ah.
on.
No, yeah, he actually does. If you can show, okay. I don't remember everyone's name, but that's Ghost Pokemon.
That's
Ghost Pokemon.
Gengar.
And that's
We got Gengar, Cypher, Haxorus, and we got Typhlosion, which is my
Typhlosion
ultimate
is-
favourite up the top.
Like if you had Moltres, I'd recognize him.
I mean, this tattoo means something for me, because this is meant to be my 3 best friends and their favourites with my
Yeah.
favourites.
That's so cool.
I actually love that. That's actually adorable.
Like, yeah.
So, since this is right up your alley, you
Yes.
talk about Pokemon. You talk about it.
Are we talking about like the new, like the end of the season of
Just
the end
talk-
of the generation of Ash?
Just talk.
Oh, no, that's
okay,
sad.
yeah. Keep this about Ash because this started with Ash.
Okay, let's be honest.
And he's been like, even though Pokemon is the mascot, he's been with Ash's side throughout the last
1996.
throughout the last near 30 years.
Okay, I'm being 100% honest. Him losing in Kalos was ruined to me. He should have won that. He had the type advantage and everything.
Really?
He should have became the champion then, 2 seasons ago.
Oh, but I never.
I will admit though, the team in the last season, easily his hands down best team. Like he had Gengar, he had Dragonite,
Yes.
Dracofish, which is a solid fossil type Pokemon.
Yes.
Not only that, he had a handful of things like he had Farfetch, which was very odd, but it worked in the anime. Like it actually did work well in his favor for him. I can't really say the other Pokemon off the top of my head. I know he had Pikachu.
Yes.
Oh, and Lucario. He had a Lucario, which was like his new...
New favourite.
It was like the new thing with Greninja,
Ah.
when he had that typing of the aura.
Just so you know, I've kind of fallen out of Pokemon for like well over a decade now. Maybe even close to 2 decades.
It did get a bit weird in the sections there. So like, if we're going off the games now, I kind of liked it.
Well, I've never played any of the games.
I
I had like a ton of the cards. Well, at least the classic.
I still got the cards now. Like, I still like getting them. Like, even now, I got one of those mad metal-plated cards of the Muse.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
And it cost me a lot of money to get, but I got it, and I'm happy
Yes,
I got it.
that's the main thing.
But going off that, the games, they did get weird. The anime sort of followed suit. It was kind of losing track for a while.
But the movies.
The movies always popped off, but they always intertwined between seasons, between Pokemon.
What do you think of Detective Pikachu?
It was okay, to
Right.
me, I did enjoy the movie. It was a different spin to it. It was a new style to it, which I found was quite nice. And it wasn't...
it was based on the game, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was kind of like Pokemon Go, but not.
Okay.
But it was sort of like just if Pokemon was real.
Yes.
Like if it
In the
was...
real world.
Like if Pokemon were real in the whole world.
Yes.
Like it was a more grounded world.
In a way, yes.
There's a game called Detective Pikachu, but it's more
It's
different.
so different. Like, you
It
actually
is.
play as Pikachu.
Yeah.
So it was kind of nice to see. It was nice to get at the
Yeah.
time too, because it was so different, but
Yes.
it was still Pokemon.
Yes, not seeing it in the real world and like see what the lives will be. The life will be like if you have Pokemons.
I mean, don't even get me wrong. The animations of the realistic Pokemon all looked great too.
Mm-hmm.
And like, for me, I always sort of liked pausing it and seeing all the different
Yes.
Pokemon they really did animate into. Like, all the new stuff was really good to see.
Yes.
Like, that Charizard in the underground battles.
Oh,
Oh,
that's awesome.
that was amazing.
Yeah, it was really like seeing these 2D characters like translated into this 3D environment worked surprisingly well.
But yeah. But going back to the anime, like,
Yeah.
I'm happy Ash did win the champion.
At the end.
It was good. Don't get me wrong. And
There
it
was
was
an
even
end.
better that it was the 1v1 with Pikachu and
Yes.
Charizard at the
Oh.
end. Leon's Charizard was insane, though. But they really did the effort,
Yes.
to make Pikachu look super strong at the end.
Now let's look at some.
Pikachu had to take like 3
Yeah, I
mons
know.
on. He had to survive 3 mons.
Yes.
Now let's
Including Cinderace, which was Leon's back pocket Pokemon
Yes.
where he would use if he needed to.
Yeah.
okay.
Charizard was his ace, though, no
Okay.
matter what.
But now
Yeah,
let's
understand.
look at some pure numbers because according to this website, Pokemon is the highest grossing anime franchise of all time.
Oh, yeah, of course, man. It's
No-
been going since I was born.
Yeah, that's,
100%.
that's why I figured we'd start with Tajiri Satoshi because even though he's not technically a mangaka, Pokemon started as a video game.
Yes.
This is still like the Pokemon has an anime that's been running for like since the 90s.
Yes.
97, right?
Yeah,
Or 98?
and it's,
98, but they came out in 1996.
Yeah.
The cards.
so this Pokemon is the highest grossing anime franchise of all time, racking in like net worth of like $100 billion.
Yes.
Running since like 1998, like 25 seasons. Let's read this. Unsurprisingly, Pokemon is
Not
the highest
bad.
grossing anime franchise of all time. The Pokemon Company stopped publicizing Pokemon's total net worth in 2019. At the time, Pokemon was estimated to be worth $71 billion.
Oh
In
wow.
2022, the net worth supposedly ballooned to more than $100 billion.
Yes.
So 100 billion is an underestimation.
Wow.
That's so cool.
It's insane to think that.
Yes.
So this $100 billion empire started with that man right there,
Yes.
Tajiri Satoshi. So Pokemon,
Yeah.
running since 1998, 25 seasons of television,
Yes.
$100 billion net worth.
Yeah.
How much money do you think Satoshi has?
A lot.
Too much to say, man.
Yes, too much.
Because you got to remember, it's still going strong to today
Yes,
as well.
when it
True.
first came out, it came out in 1996 for the cards.
Like, it's been around as long as I have been around.
Yes.
And this man has probably like 30 to 50
Yes.
times my actual net worth alone.
Okay, so just put a number. How much do you think he has?
A lot.
Man.
2 billion.
$2 billion? That's what you say?
Oh.
I reckon
higher.
for his portion, he probably has like 5 billion or something.
$5 billion. Okay,
Yes.
this is going to shock you.
He's probably got $1 million, doesn't he?
Tajiri
Yes.
Satoshi, the creator of Pokemon's net worth is $10 million.
Only 10. That's
Not bad.
I mean, that's still high as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why I wanted to do this episode, because for as much money as Pokemon has racked in over the years, his net worth is only 10 million. You'd think he'd have at least more money than that.
Yes,
claiming.
I thought he like.
Saying that though, he can take the privilege of knowing that his creation has gotten this big.
Yes.
Knowing that it's gone worldwide and it's reached so many people and it's hit multiple generations.
I mean, yeah, there's no doubt there is a huge amount of pride to be had there.
Yeah.
It's just that, like you'd think more, because like if he was American, he probably would have like $1 billion.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how it's run over there, so I can't really say much.
Yeah, you have to acknowledge differences in tax laws, because in Japan.
But saying that, does the portion go to other people as well in the team? What probably was with him?
Probably not.
Do you reckon that just all goes to him?
No, I think it all goes.
it's profit.
I think it all goes to like the owners of capital. Anyways, I was saying but still in Japan, like the government pays for 70% of your healthcare expenses.
Yeah.
Like in America, it'd be all on you.
Yes.
And it'd be like
It always has been.
yeah, and you'd be charged overcharged for it.
Unless you don't have insurance in America.
I mean, even if you have insurance, you'd still be paying too much.
Yeah, too much.
But anyway, let's go to our next, because this is Takeuchi Naoko,
Don't know her.
the creator of Sailor Moon.
Okay, I haven't really watched a lot of Sailor Moon. Okay.
I've only seen the first 52 episodes. I liked it for what it was. Densetsu no Moonlight fucking slaps. Like, it's one of the best. It's one of my favorite anime OPs.
Nice.
I like all the characters, especially Usagi and Hinode. Mitch, guess which one's Rei?
What, out of the 5 of them?
Yeah.
Is it Sailor Moon?
Sailor Moon is Usagi.
Because
I'm gonna... Yeah.
I
would have said top left.
Top left? That's Jupiter.
I haven't watched it, so I'm taking guesses
Her
here.
name is Mokoto. Hinode is on the bottom right.
Okay.
But is that her there?
She's gonna be my second guess.
I was going to say her, the purple hair, the bottom right.
Yeah.
I was going to say her.
I mean, the answer
Second
was
choice.
already given. What were you talking about?
I was going to choose, like, is that her, the dark hair? I was, like, thinking of it.
Yeah, that's her. Because we both have dark hair.
Yes.
Very nice.
She's
like a black, purple.
So anyway,
don't worry, I'm gonna rep the blonde hair gang.
So,
Yes, don't worry. My boyfriend has blonde hair.
You can be Usagi or Minako.
Which one would you put me as?
That's hard.
I
think you can be Minako. Like if you were running this podcast, you'd probably be Usagi.
Fair enough.
Not bad.
Anyway, let's go back to hold on. Let's go back to here, because Sailor Moon is also one of the highest grossing anime franchises.
Oh, nice.
It would be.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
it is. It's been there for years.
Oh.
Like, I think it's okay for you to see this part.
Yes. I'll close my eyes, pretend it's not looking.
I mean, it's going pretty quick, so.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Sailor Moon was one of the most important anime trailblazers. Estimated net worth 14 billion.
Not bad.
So a lot less than Pokemon, but
still...
Sailor Moon, like.
Like
I recommend it.
Yeah, but
like,
it's
the
still...
thing is, even though I haven't watched it, I have heard a lot about
Yeah,
it. So it still gets around.
Yes,
so
it's still like popular. Still younger generation watch it.
I had an ex who was really into this, so
Popular.
that's how I first heard about it.
Yeah.
Popular,
So-
influential. Like we're actually going to be talking about some of the most influential, anime series of all time in this episode.
Yes.
Very nice.
The pizza's spicy, by the way.
Oh
Has
yeah,
got a kick to it.
Yeah, I think it's spicier than. I think this might be different from what I normally order,
Yeah, 'cause-
because.
It's fine. It's just it burns my mouth, my
Still pretty nice.
Pass me one.
So anyway,
A small one.
So anyway,
I don't
Naoko,
know, must well.
created by Takeuchi
The
Naoko,
rest of them are quite big, so.
Yes.
200 episodes.
Yeah.
I know there are movies.
You're a quarter way into it, man.
Yeah, so.
Mhm.
Sailor Moon was about Tsukino Usagi's. I have no idea why they fucking. Like, Japanese custom, last name, then first name. Family
Yes.
name, then given name. Like, it's
But
not.
then again, isn't that like a few places around the world that do that, though?
Yeah. So it shouldn't be too hard. It's like Usagi Tsukino. I mean, that's throwing me off.
Fair enough.
Battle to protect Earth as a titular magical girl. More importantly, Sailor Moon was one of the most important trailblazers in anime. Not only was it one of the first blockbuster shoujo anime to break through a male-dominated field, but it also became one of the highest-grossing anime of all time. Sailor Moon began airing in 1992 and it never lost its title as the premier shoujo and magical girl anime. Since Sailor Moon's mainline anime ended a year ago, most of its revenue now comes from merchandise sales. That's not to say that Sailor Moon's anime is over, since it has movies and more coming out in the future.
Nice.
Very nice.
I think there's something called Sailor Moon Crystal, which is a reboot anime.
Oh really? Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I haven't seen it. I've seen this other YouTuber compared the different
Yes.
startings of Sailor Moon, but yeah. So that's Sailor Moon and created by Takeuchi Naoko.
Yeah.
Did you know she's married to the creator of Yu Yu Hakusho?
Wait, what?
And he's also the creator of Hunter x Hunter.
No way.
It's true. Look it up.
Who's Hunter x Hunter?
It's a
Anime.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Oh,
I'm really kind of noob to anime. Not noob, like I don't really watch anime.
No, you're good.
Hunter, I'm gonna look it up.
I recommend it. It's quite good.
Yes.
What do you think they talk about as like two influential mangaka?
I think they're in the Virgin Warplay.
Hey, that's behind door stuff
Yes.
they'd be talking about.
That's not like my first time wasn't with a virgin, so that's I rather not play like that.
My first time was I was a virgin and was a firefighter in the bush.
Oh my
25 years ago now.
Man, maybe okay, put a pin in that. Maybe this should be a future episode.
Yes.
Anyway,
But I don't think
I'm
the
glad
guy.
it stopped before it got to me. Thank
But I
God.
didn't think I have that
Okay, you
permission
go.
to ever talk about it.
No. I'm staying mistress.
Yes.
okay, so anyway, so Takeuchi Naoko, what do you think her net worth is?
Like 4 billion. 2
Mm,
million.
I reckon a mil. Maybe like 800,000 or
Yeah.
something.
Okay,
10 mil.
1 million, 10 million. Okay. Now, inconclusive, because as I was looking for
What?
her net worth, I couldn't find it on Celebrity Net Worth. I had to look at different sources.
Okay.
One source said 10 million, as you said, V. Another source said 5 million, and another source said 50 million. Yeah, so
Probably and they never discussed it about it.
so who knows?
Yeah.
But she like
I mean, just from that photo alone, she seemed happy. So.
yeah, it's
Oh yeah.
in a bedroom.
What do you mean?
I'm
She
joking.
looks like she's probably at a signing desk.
Yeah, look at her hand. She's looks like she's holding a pen.
Yes.
Doesn't look like she was ready for the photo either.
But yeah, I'd say she's fairly cute.
She's okay.
Yeah, she's not bad.
This looks like an older photo though.
Yeah, but still, she's okay.
Yeah. Anyway, none of them matters. So anyway, next we're talking about Takahashi
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Kazuki.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
No,
Yeah.
I love Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dodokedai.
You know what? I've rewatched Yu-Gi-Oh about
Dodokedai.
4 times now, so...
Yeah, like
I watched the classics and then before school and after school.
I mean, I haven't really watched much past it for, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX and that. I haven't watched those. But the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh... I have
Yeah,
watched that
dude.
a few times.
Well,
All the way through.
well, like I said, I watched the Japanese version of Yu-Gi-Oh for the first time last year.
Very nice.
Nice.
The whole way through, or did you get, like, to a certain point?
Whole way through,
Very
from
nice.
Yugi beating Kaiba to the Pharaoh, like traveling off into the afterlife.
Pretty much when he fights Yami and Yugi fight at the end.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this pizza is burning my lips.
Yeah,
They
I
are
told
quite
you,
warm.
they're quite spicy.
It's making me sweat a bit.
Yes. We can put the fair on, but we can change to
This
like
isn't
one
gonna.
and...
That's not gonna hit my lips.
Oh.
Oh,
Do you want water? You got water? There's water there.
I think it makes it worse. Actually.
What did you order?
Yes.
No, but we've used our own names, our
Yes.
names before.
Hey.
And then announcers talk on here as well. So.
Oh my.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Come and get us.
McDonald.
McDonald, May, Ace and J.
Yes.
I'm good. Leave me out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, come and get me. Come get
So
me.
he was
Come
like
get me.
studying Sonic
Come and get me
Youth.
if you dare. I have a bow and arrow.
He was like Sonic Hero and how
I
I
do
started.
have swords.
Oh,
Pardon?
I have knives.
I got a sword.
I got knives as well.
I have a canine bowie.
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah, I like to collect knives.
So do I, man. Don't worry.
I look at knives,
Like,
but
I've gone from collecting anime figures to bloody weapons to swords. That's a nice dagger.
It looks like a Game of Thrones prop.
Looks like it, but I'm not too
The
sure.
thing is, I do have a Game of Thrones dagger.
But
Cool.
it's blunt.
But I think we're off track here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's just go to the. Let's just go to the thing because
The net worth for you.
yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah.
is also here.
Well, of course it would be. It's one of the best bloody animes
It's
I've
2000.
watched growing up.
Estimated net worth 20 billion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
5 seasons based on Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, like Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Monsters,
Yes.
Yu-Gi-Oh GX, Zexal,
All
5Ds.
different type of versions of the actual anime.
There
And
was
each one added a new feature to the actual dueling
Yes.
game. So
there was a movie released a few years ago, Dark Side of Dimensions.
that's when Yami showed up again. That
Someone
was
turn the
so
light off.
cool.
Someone
It's
tell
up to
me.
you.
And not even getting started on the amount of cards that must exist and have been sold over the years.
Yes.
It was so cool watching that movie, folks. Seeing him come back.
Like, when I was trying to open the window
You
and
know?
the blinds, so
Oh,
that way we
sure.
have some air coming.
Like, the
Oh,
movie was
yeah.
great, and
Yeah.
I've seen like a little bit of GX in that. I haven't seen a lot. And, like, I may have seen one episode of another one before as well, but it was always
Well,
it didn't hit me like how the original Yu-Gi-Oh did.
Well, I'm not interested in watching the the spin-offs. At least not in English.
Yeah, exactly.
Not to say I don't like Dan Green. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm sure they're alright. It's just they weren't my style.
yes.
It got a bit out of hand when they started adding a lot more extra. Kind of like what Pokemon did. But it was the same type of way. To try and keep it new.
Yes.
Keep it in the rhythm of how it went. But even to my liking, I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh kind of died off a little bit.
Not bad.
Not a lot.
I just...
You know, Dan Green lost his wife in childbirth.
Damn.
Yeah, poor guy.
Sorry.
Yeah,
To him.
yeah. Rest in peace, Mikhail the girl.
Yes.
So anyway, sorry to switch from that really depressing note to back to talking about like Japanese
Yes.
Mangakas net worths, but they were supposed to see that article. Oh well.
Oh.
It's all good.
So Takayoshi Kazuki. Oh man, I forgot. He also
Was it?
died.
Oh,
Yes.
for real?
Yeah, he
Really?
died. Yeah, he died 2 years ago. I forgot about that.
Oh.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah,
Jeez.
he died he died in a Riptide.
Oh, no,
Oh,
that's not
wow.
good.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah, but he died in a Riptide because he went out like trying to like help people that were also caught in a Riptide. He died a hero.
Died a hero,
That's
exactly.
good.
Yeah, you can't take it away from him.
No.
Like so with them Yu-Gi-Oh! 5 seasons of television, or rather five sequel series to
Yes.
television. $20 billion grossing franchise. How much money do you think he has?
Like, probably say 10 million?
I reckon this guy's got 5. 5
2
mil.
million?
Okay,
Or 1 million?
Takayoshi Kazuki has a net worth of 20 million.
Damn.
Where all the money goes to then? If he passed away, because he's... No, to be rude.
Well, I assume
What is net?
well, I don't think he had any kids, so maybe he just goes to the corporation that he licensed it to.
Yeah.
Because Yu-Gi-Oh wouldn't be in the public domain yet.
No.
It won't be in the public domain for 100 years.
I know Mickey Mouse is the original Mickey Mouse.
Oh, Mickey says.
It's the OG original.
Oh, don't
Yes. The steamboat Mickey.
I can't do the voice in Japanese. It's too
Yes.
hard. But you know what? Mickey does Mickey, I can't do the voice now.
Thank you.
Welcome.
That pizza is hot.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, it's a bit difficult coming out from an aircon place to
Yes, like
into a place with no airflow.
Yes, windows should a bit more helping.
There's no breeze though.
Oh no, these trees. I need wind.
Alright. So what's the next one?
the next one,
Yes.
Toriyama Akira.
Dragon Ball.
And this one you can leave to me because I know this series.
It's all on you, man.
Yes.
I know this series like the back of my hand.
Go for it.
Like
Yay.
Proteus can testify to that, can't you?
Yes, you were so into this even in high school.
Oh, back in primary school, honestly.
Exactly. Man, your Yamaha. That was amazing.
Like you can attest to me like probably drawing my own pictures of
Yes,
Dragon Ball.
your style back in the
Yes.
day was Dragon Ball style.
Oh yeah.
Not only that, this is even before I got into any of this stuff.
Yeah.
You were already watching Dragon Ball at the time.
Oh yeah. Like and like even though I'm now kind of a snob that doesn't watch dubs, like I still know the dub pretty well. Like I've watched okay, so
Real anime fans will actually watch it in Japanese.
yeah.
Or whatever language they come in.
Yeah. So anyway, as I was saying,
I watch in English sometimes.
Toriyama,
No.
Toriyama Akira. Not only did he create Dragon Ball, he also created Dr. Slump. He created something called Sandland, which is getting its own animated movie.
Was it?
Sandland.
What's that?
What's that?
It's it kind of I don't know, just I haven't read it, but it looks like it's just like Toriyama's take on Mad Max.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, as I was saying,
Yes.
Dragon Ball began serialization in 1984, the same year as my favorite novel, 1984 by George Orwell.
Yes.
Dragon Ball ran for in manga form from 1984 to I think 1996.
Oh wow.
Ran in animated form from 1986 until I think 1999. There's Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT,
Yeah, so many Dragon Balls.
Dragon Ball Kai, Dragon Ball Super.
I
The
mean, isn't
film?
it still continuing to this day?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
There's gonna be a sequel series called or rather a new a reboot, soft
Some
reboot,
reboot.
soft reboot.
How many roughly episodes are in each
Dragon Ball
one?
Daima.
'Cause
Okay,
I
okay,
kinda-
all up. I think there's like 800 episodes.
Because
of
the
Dragon
thing is,
Ball.
I've seen
wow.
bits and pieces. I've never seen it fully on.
And
I've
not-
been very on and off.
Yeah, and not just that. There's also movies,
Yeah.
video games, like a fuck ton of video games.
Yeah, I remember the fighting style ones on the PS2 and
I
that.
still remember it. I used to be Goku, the guy with the black hair.
I mean,
Goku?
Yes.
I mean, there are video games going back to like a Famicom, like
Wow.
even before Nintendo.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Dragon Ball is that old,
Yeah. I
and
know.
it's still widely regarded as one of the most influential manga series of all
And it has a
time.
bad live action movie.
Well, let's not get.
Oh, that's a horrible movie.
Let's not let's not even get started
Nah.
on that. Widely regarded as one of the most influential manga series of all time. The creators of One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Naruto, Totoko, they will all tell you that if it wasn't for Dragon Ball, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing.
Yes.
Like they all owe something to Dragon Ball and to
100%.
Toriyama. If the world of anime / manga has a J.R.R. Tolkien, it's probably Toriyama Akira.
Yes.
Huh.
That's nice.
And that's not even me being hyperbolic. Like it's probably like if it's not him, it's probably Tezuka Osamu. But you know, it's like, let's actually talk. No, let's put some numbers. Let's put some actual numbers.
I'm guessing his net worth is...
Hold on, let's not get to that yet. Let's talk about because I know it actually has more money than Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I can imagine it would.
It's like 20 million.
Okay, Dragon Ball.
23
The
billion.
franchise remains as epic and
close.
popular as ever. 23
Yes.
billion. Dragon Ball, one of the most popular and beloved anime, highest grossing anime of all time.
Yes.
It began in the 80s and is still going strong today.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball is a shonen classic that follows Son Goku from his youth to adulthood. The anime got its name from the mystical Dragon Balls that granted wishes when all 7 were collected. Video games and merchandise sales made up a massive portion of Dragon Ball's
Yeah.
revenue. Just recently, Dragon Ball's blockbuster movies helped it cement its status as one of the highest grossing anime in all time.
Oh, really?
The World Animated Dragon Ball shows no signs of
Nice.
stopping, as seen
That's so cool.
in its plans to release even more, for plans for even more releases in the future. Like, I actually saw Dragon Ball Super Superhero.
Yeah.
It was decent. It was pretty much just a Cell Arc remixed, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but you know I've seen that already.
Not bad.
But anyway, so Dragon Ball merchandise, anime, movies, games,
That's so
toys. It's fucking insane. The influence of this series cannot be overstated.
No, I'm good.
Proteus, how much money do you think Toriyama has?
Cool.
Too much, man.
Like 50
Because-
or...
No, let's start with him.
Yes.
I reckon 30 mil, because this one's another one where I feel like even if you don't know it, you know about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Like, that's
no
the
doubt.
thing. It's almost like another Pokemon situation where, like, no matter what it is, you've heard about this.
Yeah.
And this is older than Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
So it's even longer who's actually known about this. Like, it may not be for kids, like, they may not like it compared to Pokemon. But this is more for the older, teenage sort of people who love this type of stuff. It's a good anime to jump into. The style, everything. Characters, everything like that. Not only that, the fact it's still running
Oh yeah.
is insane. The fact that the story just continues.
Like we talk about this series influence on Japanese media, but it's also had an influence on Western media.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like you can see the influence of Dragon Ball on Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like you can even see it on The Matrix.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's just like the really obvious ones. You can even I don't know. I've seen people say even Captain Marvel.
Oh, she.
No,
Next question.
No. Okay, so you say 30 million. How much do you say, V?
Be like 50, 30 million, 20 million between those. Like
Oh.
upwards from there.
Okay. Just,
So what's your one answer?
Yeah, you just say a solid,
I'd say like
solid number.
35.
35 million. Okay, well, because pretty much made Dragon Ball the study of my life. I know exactly what Toriyama's net worth is.
How much?
45 million.
Damn.
Fuck.
Damn.
Okay, now this is another thing where you'd think that he'd have at least as much money as Matt Groening, because even though Dragon Ball hasn't been syndicated as long as The Simpsons, it's arguably put out just like way more merchandise than The
Yes.
Simpsons.
Yeah.
Like The Simpsons has how many video games? Like maybe 20, like at max.
Maybe, yeah.
Like, Dragon Ball might.
I mean,
Dragon
it
Ball
may
might-
have more, but I only remember two really good ones.
Yes.
Me
Like
too.
The Simpsons Hit and Run and Road Rage.
That's
I don't
the
really
fun.
know the other two.
I mean,
Like,
I haven't even played Road Rage. I've played the Simpsons
Road Rage
game.
is purely just like a driving around one. You pick up people, drop them off.
Yes.
I played the Simpsons game.
Yeah, that was good,
At
man.
least
Yeah.
the first half of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, Toriyama killer. You think he'd have as much money as Matt Groening, but no, he just 45 million. I mean, he's still loaded, but it's surprising.
Yes.
Considering how high these actually are going for, like they're in the billions. I think you listen to how much their only net worth is, it's insane.
Mm.
That something they've created is so massive, but
Yes.
they're only getting like the most smallest portion. Granted, it's a lot, and 45 mil is a lot.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I mean that's more money than.
But it's so little in comparison to what the actual franchise is
Oh yeah.
net worth.
Yeah, that's more money than I think either of us have seen in our lives.
But it's like,
collectively.
is it in like Japanese currency or like which currency?
I think it's US dollars that
Yes.
it's being
But
converted.
even
to.
then, that's still...
I know, but if
Because,
it
like, even us, for our Australian dollar, we're like, what, 60 cents compared to an American
Yes.
dollar?
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
like, it's insane
It
money for
is.
us.
I mean that's another thing. Before the show started, we were talking about housing in Australia. And another thing is that even though wages have gone up with inflation over the years, like our purchasing power, the dollar's purchasing power has actually weakened.
Everything seems to be going down when it
That
comes
is
to
so
our
cool.
dollar.
At least for the poor.
Oh,
Because, like, even back in 2019, like, I went to America, and
Yes.
our dollar was like 85 cents then. I don't know how we lose 15 to 20 cents in a matter of, like, what, 4
Yes.
years or so?
Yeah.
Like, it's
years.
insane.
5 years, I know.
Well, let's move past this depressing subject and move on to something else. Because our next one is the creator of,
Naruto.
Naruto.
So hold on, let me look up this person's name.
I've seen
Kishimoto
the OG one.
Masashi.
Yeah.
I've had the games.
Kishimoto Masashi. So I don't know that much about Naruto. I've seen a few episodes of the anime.
Same.
I had this friend who was really into it. I've watched her play the game play like a game a few times. Wait, I also had another friend who also plays the
Really?
game. Yeah. So what about Porteous? How much do you know about Naruto?
Not necessarily a lot. I haven't really watched a lot of it, and like even the people around me, when we watch our animes, it's not really this stuff.
Yeah.
It's more like, like
fantasy.
it's like the fantasy stuff,
I mean-
sort of like
I think
dungeon runs and
I think
all that kind of stuff.
Naruto is a fantasy though.
I know it is,
It is,
but
but-
it's not something I got into very quickly.
I think this could be a good replacement series for people that are, depressed and sad about J.K. Rowling being a turf.
Oh, 100%.
Because okay, I know we kind of talked ill about live action anime.
Yes.
I think if you're going to make a live action anime adaptation of Naruto, like doing it as Harry Potter but with ninjas, I think that'd be a good
yes.
a good foundation to start with.
The only problem about the live actions is a lot of them flop only because there's so much expectation to go on them.
Yes.
Because all the people who watch the anime want to see how they are done. And
Yes.
most of the time the characters
Expectations.
aren't done justice.
Well, yeah, I think even if it's done, I think it can be done differently as long as it's still done respectful of
Yes.
the original series.
Yes.
But a lot of them don't do that. That's the issue.
No,
a
no,
lot of them seem to
like
leave a lot of
Ash.
the important parts out.
Uh,
And a lot of the anime fans don't like that.
It's
I-
more
I-
like
I
cash
probably-
grab.
Apparently, that's something that One Piece actually did right.
One Piece is actually okay, but I'm not a fan of live actions
Well,
in general.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it, so the jury's out on that for me. So anyway, let's go back to that
Okay.
article because Naruto is on here as well.
Nice.
Yeah, it would be because it's still running.
Yes.
So
Got
you'd assume it would be because it's one of the mainstream ones which you hear about.
they got the
It's almost like One Piece, Pokemon.
Yes.
It's all of those kind of ones where like everyone will know them,
Believe it.
but you don't even have to watch them
yes.
to know.
It's got like the original one. It got another like series like Nitro Gen whatever like.
Like these ones are the high ones what people would recommend as well. Like
Yes.
a lot of people would like to list these on their top list of what you would say to people because they're so known and you want people to know like, oh yeah, I know that
Yes.
as an anime. So it's like whenever someone says stuff like that, it was like the popular ones back in the day. Like I
Yes.
made the list before. Like you'd hear people say like, "Oh, Death Note's my favorite," or
Yes.
Pokemon's my favorite because people know this stuff. And like Death Note was a big intro
It
to a lot of
was.
people for anime back in the day.
2007.
Like it was a big intro into the actual anime scene for people.
Okay, Naruto's estimated
Yes.
net worth is $10 billion. It says it has one season. I don't
They
think that's
have more.
I don't think that's correct because there was Naruto and Naruto's Shippuden.
Oh.
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
and Shippuden has 700 episodes by itself.
Oh, wow. 700.
God
wow.
damn.
Given its
Goddamn.
cultural significance to audiences around the world, it's not surprising to know that Naruto's net worth has made it one of the highest grossing anime in history. The martial arts adventure Naruto owed most of its success to its manga, but there's no denying that its anime, which was immortalized as one of Shonen Jump's big three, turned into a household name.
Yes.
Naruto furthered its success through movies, video games, and crossovers with other equally massive anime franchises. Naruto owed most part of its continuing success to its seemingly unending story. Even if Naruto Next Generations is one of the most polarizing legacy sequels ever made, it still helped keep Naruto profitable.
Yeah, it did.
Yes.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so with that said, how much money do you think Sashami
30, 20
has?
mil. 20
I reckon 25 mil.
20
Kishimoto Masashi.
between
Man, if this man has more than 40 mil, good on him.
Kishimoto and Masashi. How much money do you think
I'm gonna
How
say
much money do you,
25.
hold on, do you think, how much money do you think Kishimoto Masashi has?
25 mil.
Okay, how much money do you think he has?
20, between like 20 and 30.
How-
Halfway in the middle.
Please pick
Okay,
pick a
okay, 30 mil.
30 million. How much did you say?
25.
Okay, he has a net worth of $20 million.
I was there the first time. I was like, I must have chose.
You
I was-
should have stuck with your
I
first gut
know.
feeling. Unlucky fee.
I know.
Man.
So yeah, that's
Oh, the amount of money I wish I could have.
I know. Convert that into Australian dollars.
Oh,
I
it'd even be more fun if we converted it from US to ours.
I
know.
mean, it'd probably be worth even more if you just left it as American, because American money.
Yeah.
Like, we're so desperate to be to be down under America.
Yeah.
I mean, we are. Don't act like we're not.
Saying that, though, I prefer our dollar bills than that.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Because, like, the paper money is just not it.
No,
Like,
you
I'm
get
sorry,
rain.
but it's just not.
Like, I think we're the first country to introduce plastic money.
Well, it works, because, like, it's still durable. Whereas, like, I've had American money, and it's so easily destroyed.
I mean, Japan has paper money as well.
Is that easily destroyed as well? Or-
I mean, it was well, I kept it safe.
Would you
Well,
put in the
of course,
water?
it's money. Well, some people forget their wallet in their bloody pants. Not me, but
Yes.
I have seen plenty of people who do it. My sister.
Yes.
But yes.
So anyway, let's move on, because our next one is this woman, Takahashi Rumiko.
Oniyasha.
Yep, no relation to no relation to Takahashi Kazuki.
Have you seen Inuyasha?
No, I can't say I have.
So yeah, creator of Inuyasha in,
Yes.
in top right corner. Also the creator of Rama Nibu no Ichi, which I watched last year. So to answer your question from earlier, the Rama Nibu no Ichi is a kind of like a coming of age, the young romance kind of martial arts comedy series.
Okay.
The hook of the series is that lead character Rama has a curse where if you splash cold water on him, he turns into a girl.
Oh, wow.
And splash hot water on him, he turns back into a boy.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Even though I had already watched Inuyasha, I liked it and was interested in seeing another work by Takashi Rumiko. It was that premise that drew me to Ranma. So anyway, so Takashi Rumiko, none of her works is in the top 15 highest grossing anime of all time. However, Rama Nibu no Ichi was serialized for 38 volumes of manga, which was 4 volumes less than Dragon Ball. The anime ran for like 160 episodes before it was cancelled.
Really?
The series. The story was never finished in animated form.
Oh,
They
damn.
released a series of movies and OVAs.
Yes.
Inuyasha ran for like 150
Like,
episodes.
something like that, yes.
Yeah. It was also cancelled, but it was eventually animated towards completion of the story.
Yes.
Huh.
There are movies based on
And spin-offs.
animated movies. Yeah, Yashahime. I don't want to talk about that because I don't like the Sesshomaru shipping. It's gross.
It is.
There's also a Chinese live action TV series based loosely on Inuyasha,
Yes.
but you could also say it's just based on Journey to the West.
Yes.
Because Journey to the West gives a lot of influence towards.
I watch this
anime.
in like Japanese. I try watching Japanese. I just laugh. It's just like the voice acting. I'm like,
Hey! Don't be too. Don't laugh too hard.
no.
The voice actor for Inuyasha also voices Usopp in One Piece.
On
Oh, wow.
like the I'll try to watch it, but it's had its very favorite moments, like funny moments. But oh my god, that has to be.
And I have to say, even
But I
though,
watch in English for this.
and I have to
Fair
say,
enough.
Yes.
and I have to say, even though I'm not into anime, I will admit that even though I'm not
What?
into English dubs of anime,
Yes.
Inuyasha's English dub is fairly well done.
Well done. Better
Yeah.
than Japanese.
I have no input because I haven't seen it, so.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I only watched it because
Yes.
I only watched it because I was watching a little bit of it alongside with Vanessa because she was getting into it.
Yes, and I got my own set. He burned his DVDs, and so I gave it back to him before he went to Japan. So I was got my own set.
Yeah, like if I was if you still had it before after I left for Japan, I would have just let you keep it.
Yeah, no.
I also gave you the movies.
Yeah, you did. Do you want them back? Oh, you want to
No,
keep
I
it?
don't want them back. They're yours. You can keep them.
Yes.
Like I got them for you.
I know.
They were presents.
They were a present for my surgery.
Yeah. So oh really?
They were like for my surgery. When you gave me the box of them and I'm recovering from my surgery.
Oh, I don't
That
remember
sucks
that.
surgery, man.
Yes.
Well, I haven't had any surgeries yet. I hope I don't. I
One last
hope I don't have to. Hope I don't need surgeries. Or at least I hope I don't need surgeries to like life-threatening surgeries.
Yes.
Or like I don't know. I guess it's life. I don't know. I guess if there's some kind of mental health aspect to like surgery, like it
Cosmetics.
counts. Well,
Yeah, nah, that doesn't sound pleasant. Like, the only surgery I've had is to fix my arm up.
so
But
anyway,
it was luckily not life-threatening.
Yes.
So anyway, what I just said, just between Inuyasha and Rama Nibu no Ichi, those are two relatively long-running series.
Oh, wow.
There's like at least like 400 episodes between them.
Yeah.
Like at least like nearly 10 movies. Like let's say I think 7 movies exactly between them. And that's not just that. Takashi Narumako has other series to her name.
Really?
Yep. Like Mermaid Forest.
Never heard of it.
Haven't seen it though.
I've never heard of that one, to be honest.
Haven't seen it, but it's it's there. How much money do you think she has?
Her?
25.
I reckon
Or 20.
15 mil.
15 mil?
15.
Okay.
15. I should go 14.
Takahashi Narumako has a net worth of $70 million.
Well, close.
Not bad.
70.
Oh.
70.
Oh, I thought you said 17. My bad.
Wow.
How the hell does she have a lot more than the others?
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want to know.
Don't know Inuyasha means.
What has she done better than the rest of them?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Do you know what? Inuyasha means a dog in Japanese.
No, Inu means dog.
Inu. Oh my bad.
Yeah, Inuyasha means like a dog demon or something.
Oh, my bad. My apologies. I got it
Yeah,
wrong.
hey, it's all good, it's all good. We got the Japanese expert over here studying
Yes,
it.
we
Oh
do.
please,
Expert.
don't call me an expert. That's way too kind.
You're better than the 3 of us in this room.
It's pretty much.
I'm including you and the 3 of us.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Because man, if I'm also the best at math, oh god, what does that say about us?
I mean, I'm great at numbers, so
I'm shit numbers.
What's the square root of 9?
I ain't gonna do that. It's free.
Okay. Okay. What's -4 minus -8?
0?
Negative 12.
No. What's -4 minus -8?
Is it negative?
Isn't that minus like negative 12?
No. It'd be -12 if I said -4 minus 8.
Oh, it is too.
So 8 minus.
Isn't
Is
it
it-
4?
Yes, it's 4.
Because don't the 2 negatives make a plus?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Man,
Like-
I've been out of school since 2014. What do you want from me?
I tried explaining that to Dad, and he was like, "No, that's wrong."
Yeah, I forgot that 2
I
negatives make a
don't
plus and 2 pluses
understand.
make a negative.
I don't understand
No.
all that. And
Like-
It's what we got taught. Yeah,
Yes.
2 negatives make a plus and the 2 pluses make a negative.
My,
oh,
da-
wow,
my-
I
my-
wouldn't.
my dad doesn't believe in not only does my dad not believe in climate change, he also doesn't believe in math.
See, I don't do that type of maths. I have to do a bunch of multiplication and addition and subtraction and division when it comes to my work. So I get good with my numbers when I've got to multiply big numbers.
Okay, well we're up to the last
Yeah.
mangaka of the night,
Oh, really?
and it's
One Piece. And
Eiichiro Oda.
I think.
Oda Eiichiro. So,
This is another one where I've only seen a little bit of.
Yeah.
so
Not a
if
lot.
Toriyama Akira is the J.R.R. Tolkien of manga due to the amount of sheer influence of his work that all subsequent work also derives from.
Yes.
Oda is most definitely the George R.R. Martin of the
Yeah.
manga world. you know, having started the series in the 90s and all these years later still hasn't finished it.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, that's so sorry. I feel so sorry that. That's just me.
Yes.
That's just me throwing shade at George R. R. Martin, but
Yes.
but
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
but yeah, that's Oda is probably going to finish One Piece before George R. R. Martin finishes A Song of Ice and Fire.
Yes.
Man.
But anyway, let's so I started watching One Piece last year. Do I even really need to talk about it? I mean, we all know about One Piece. It's been running for so long. It's had localizations done by 4Kids Entertainment and Funimation. A thousand episodes.
Yes.
Video games. Movies. The Netflix series.
Yes.
The critically acclaimed Netflix series.
Yes. Got merchandise.
Like the most read manga like of all time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just.
Does this ever finish One Piece?
He's finishing it soon. Okay, let's just go to the. Let's just look at the sheer numbers.
Yes, I think he owns like way more. He owns like 40 or like that's
Hold
80.
on. Let's just go to the One Piece soon.
You forgot Attack of Titans.
Ooh, Attack on Titan's great.
Yes.
One Piece has never dropped ratings since 1999. Estimated net worth 21 billion.
I thought it'd be a little higher for that, to be honest.
Okay, I'll just put a pin in that.
Like being honest.
One Piece is one of the longest running anime of all time that recently surpassed 1,087 episodes.
Oh wow.
Part of the anime's popularity comes from its huge dedicated fan base and a story that never seems to end.
Yes.
The anime follows Monkey D. Luffy and his crew on their quest to find the One Piece treasure and make Luffy the king of the pirates. Kaizaku o ni naru!
Yay! Don't worry, the king of the pirates.
One Piece began airing in 1999 and it never dropped in ratings and earnings since then. Despite the anime and movies' blockbuster successes, One Piece net worth is mostly due in part to its merchandise and video game sales.
Yes.
That's surprising.
It
because
is.
I don't remember video games ever being like a huge part of One Piece.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Given that
I don't think so.
Given that One Piece is entering its final arc, it's expected to earn even more before it comes to an end.
Yes.
So
it was 1999, so it'll be like 26 years now.
So before
25 years.
So before we talk about so before we actually go into how much money Oda has, what do you think the One Piece is?
How much?
What do you think the One Piece is? What is? What's the treasure?
I think it's like the fruit gum they give his special powers. The gummy fruit thing that he ate, and I don't know.
I honestly don't know.
I
haven't watched enough of it to actually think that much into it.
Well, okay, I came up with something before I even started watching One Piece.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, my theory. This is kind of a joke, but I'm kind of expecting it to be true, just so I don't get pissed off at the end.
What?
Is that the One Piece is friendship?
Oh my god!
I'm just gonna say it's like nothing.
Yes.
Just gonna be an empty thing. Or it will be a piece of paper going you found it for nothing.
Okay, that's my theory. The One Piece is friendship.
Oh man.
Yes.
Like I actually googled is the One Piece friendship. And
Oh,
I looked
wow.
up how people would feel about that.
How do they feel about it?
One person said I don't think it's going to be friendship, but if it is, I'll be fine with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Like he actually said something pretty interesting, that he thinks the One Piece will be some kind of artifact that will unite all the different oceans in one piece, and and undo the world government's monopoly of power over the world.
That would be pretty cool if that was the case.
It does sound pretty awesome.
Imagine watching it all year long, watching One Piece in terms of the friendship. There's nothing there. Oh my god, you waste all your time watching One Piece.
Getting so excited and it's nothing. It's like, I wasted all my time for this.
Yes. No offense to it.
Nah, saying that, you still wouldn't waste your time.
Yeah.
It's still a good anime
It's
to
still
watch.
it's still good anime
Like,
to
from
watch.
what I have seen, it is good.
Yeah,
It is.
it has really good characters. Luffy.
And the other like LBGQs in it as well, which is really good.
Oh yeah, like I've read different headcanons that Zoro and Sanji are both trans characters. That Sanji, that Zoro is a trans man, and Sanji is a closeted trans woman.
Ah.
Yeah, and that's and also there are some canonically trans characters. Or,
Yes, I saw
okay,
one.
okay, one who is canonically trans, and one who you can interpret as trans because okay, I'm not up to this part of the anime, but there's this character that thinks they're the reincarnation of this male warrior, and because of that, even though they were assigned female at birth, they because they identify as, they think they're the reincarnation of this male character, they use male pronouns and address themselves as male.
Not bad.
Huh.
Yeah, so so how much money do you think Oda has?
90
It
million.
Probably has a lot. Yeah.
90
I'm gonna
million,
say, like,
50 million.
I'm gonna go 75 million.
75 million. Okay.
I think 80.
80 million. Okay. Oda Eiichiro has a net worth of $200 million.
This man.
2 million.
This man. Man.
Yeah, he actually has the amount of money you would probably expect of a franchise like One Piece.
See, this is the type of money you'd expect all of the big creators to be having.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I mean, except maybe
Is that a
Takahashi
good thing?
Numiko.
Or a bad thing?
I
Too
mean,
much
honestly,
it's not a.
it's probably a bad thing, honestly, given all the
Yes.
given the intense inequality in the world. But
Yeah.
if you were living in a world of intense inequality like we do,
Yes.
you would expect all of them to have money like Oda.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
true.
Yeah, but hey, so that was an interesting discussion, wasn't it?
It
Yeah.
was.
Well, not many people like to talk about anime too much.
Yes.
It's more like a small group of people who I know who do
Yeah.
like anime.
Which is insane, given how massively successful these franchises are.
Yes.
Exactly. Like, I do have a bunch of friends what like multiple different things, so I have a good group of every anime in a way.
Yeah.
Like, I know my roommate alone right now, he always likes the dungeon crawler type of animes.
Yeah.
So, like, I got reincarnated as a slime, he likes that type of stuff.
Yeah, I've heard
Oh,
of
It's
that.
my other favourite anime.
Or I got reincarnated and I'm a cook or something.
Yeah.
That, I don't know what the proper anime is
Princess
called, but it's
Resurrection.
that.
I think you've shown me that.
Yes, it's my favourite.
Princess Resurrection. I can't say I've heard of that one.
Yeah, so basically he's a slave to her, and yeah, and she's like, it's funny.
Wow.
I know.
Man.
It's got one series. I forgot. I watched it as a teenager. That's pretty much. That's why. Yeah, and Wolf Trinners. That's my favorite.
Oh man, like I have that movie, but I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's my fave.
Oh, Kami Kodomo.
Fair.
So anyway,
I watch anime movies in sometimes Japanese, but sometimes English.
I still love the Fate series.
I know.
That is still great.
I got
to
them
me.
all on DVD.
Well, we watched two of them in the bloody actual movie, so it
Yes.
was great.
I got the TV shows, and I haven't got the other shows yet. There's more shows on Netflix.
so One Piece,
Yes.
the Netflix series is getting its second season.
Wait, what is?
What?
The
The
One
the
Piece
Love
series.
Action.
The Netflix One Piece series.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's getting a second season. Jamie Lee Curtis is going to be in it.
Huh.
Yeah, she's going to portray Kureha. Dr. Kureha.
Is a villain?
No, she's not a villain. I mean, she's not nice, but she's not a villain.
Okay.
Fair.
Like, I think that's pretty... Okay, if Jamie Lee Curtis wasn't as attractive as she still is, despite
She's
being...
old now.
Well, yeah, but, for her age, she still looks pretty good.
Yeah, she looks good.
Yeah, I could say that.
Even though
I could say-
even though Sigourney Weaver is more my type.
Yes, but when we're just younger.
I mean, honestly, I think middle-aged Jamie Lee Curtis is my favorite Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes. No.
But Sigourney Weaver, like, I think
No,
she's hotter now than she's ever been.
She's hot was with the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. The movie Tolly Kills. I think so.
True Lies.
Two Lies. Yes, that one is in the bedroom scene.
And you're still talking about Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was that's probably James Cameron's like. I'm trying to decide if that or Avatar 2 is James Cameron's I mean, it's probably James Cameron's least groundbreaking movie.
Yeah.
In terms of technology.
Yeah.
I think I might like it a bit more than Avatar 2.
Yeah, fair enough.
What do you think of Avatar 2?
Haven't seen it.
It was pretty long.
It is something what I've got saved on my bloody Disney Plus. I just haven't watched it.
It's very long.
I know, it's like 3-something hours.
And apparently the third one is going to be like rumoured to be like 3 hours longer.
Oh my
Like,
lord.
okay, there's no way it can be. There's no way it can add up to. There's no way it's totaling in at 6 hours. Like no studio would release it. Even if you're James Cameron.
Unless they do 2 parts, like most movies have been doing lately.
I mean, sure.
Like they'll get to a point in the
possibility.
movie and they'll just be like to be continued, and they'll have another podcast of a movie like 2 to 3 years later.
Yeah.
So I think that's the episode.
Oh, really? Man, what about Attack of Titans?
I only pulled these Mangakas.
Yeah, I see.
These were like the big ones,
Yeah,
which
like-
most people would have like known,
But
which
Attack
is
of Titans,
understandable.
Yeah. I also pulled Rumiko Takahashi, even though like Inuyasha and Rama Nibunoichi aren't they're not like as super successful as the other ones. Like she's among the richest of the people we talked about.
Yeah.
So that's why I pulled her. But anyway, that's the episode. Thanks for watching. It was really great to have Proteus here. Like
you're going back anytime.
If
we need you.
Like if you liked having Proteus here, let us know.
Yes.
We'll bring him back as many times as we can.
Yes, we can.
I mean, I'll join whenever I want
Like
to.
he's a great friend of the both of us. I've wanted to have a guest on this podcast for like a long time, especially this one. So thank
you guys.
Thanks for watching. More content coming soon.
Whoop, whoop.
Have a good night.
Good night,
Sayonara.
guys.
Sayonara.
See ya.